Two universes, both superheroes, both amazing. Marvel, DC. But the question is, which one is better? Will we answer that question today? Maybe. This is two sides of the same coin. Two sides of the same coin. That podcast is weird. Hello, folks. Welcome to another episode of Two Sides of the Same Coin. I am your host, Noah, and today I have a special guest. He's a friend from college, he's a fellow content creator, and also I would say one of my favorite rappers, Isaac, also known as Icebox.
Hey, what's up, guys? So glad to be on the podcast with you today.
Yeah, man, it's a blessing to have you on this podcast. It really is. I mean,
Praise the Lord, man. I'm so
yeah,
excited.
praise the Lord. Yeah, Isaac and I go way back. Way back. I shouldn't say way back. It's we've known each other what 3 years?
Yep, 3 years, yes, sir.
Almost 4 years. Wow, the time flies, man.
I'll tell you.
All right, so today we're talking about the Marvel and the DC universes. Marvel versus DC. Which one is better? Today we're just gonna go through the categories of the universes and we'll see if we can answer that question for you today. So the categories that we're going to be featuring or talking about are comics, animation, live action TV, movies outside of the cinematic universes, and the cinematic universes. So the prompt that we have that we're going to be going through is I'll name off a category. We'll say Marvel or DC. We'll talk about our favorites from that category and maybe some other things that we like from the other universe. So, Isaac, would you like me to go first or would you like to go first?
How about you start us off?
Okay, I'll start it off. So, the first category is comics. So, comics, Marvel or DC? Personally, for me, DC. I have to be honest. I mean, I have a lot of comic knowledge. But I haven't read a whole lot of the comics. I have to say, if there's any of the series that I've read, it's Injustice, which is like the Justice League series. It's also a video game. I don't know which came first, the video game or the comic series, but it's basically, Superman basically turns evil and kind of becomes a dictator over the world, and Batman is trying to stop him. It's a very interesting storyline. If you haven't read it, I strongly recommend you read it. It's a very good series. Besides that, I mean, there's a few Batman comics I've read, but not too much. For Marvel though, I haven't read a whole lot of Marvel either, but I have to say I do enjoy a good Captain America comic every once in a while. Or I mean, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, I think is the best-selling Marvel comic of all time.
Oh yeah,
And
hands down.
yeah, hands down. I mean, I remember when Spider-Man used to be included on the daily comic strip, which it's not anymore. I don't understand why. Maybe it's because maybe it was when Disney bought Marvel.
Yeah,
Maybe.
probably.
Probably. I'm not sure. All right. All right, Isaac. For comics, Marvel or DC?
So likewise, with that kind of limited knowledge of comics, I'm gonna go with Marvel on this one,
Okay.
and I say that mostly because I grew up with a dad who had Marvel comics when he was a kid, and so I got to read through some of his, of course, Boom Bam Bop,
Yeah.
all the Marvel superheroes beating the villains and such. And I mean, on the flip side, there were some DC comics, but it was mostly Marvel. So in a
Yeah.
way, it could potentially be a bias simply because of my experience, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I do enjoy Marvel.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, that's pretty. I, I could also say I'm kind of indifferent. I think I also kind of have a bias because it was just Injustice was like the only comic that I looked at and it intrigued me.
Right.
I mean, it's not that other Marvel stuff hasn't intrigued me. It's just, I mean, I guess it's also with today, comics are kind of rare,
Hmm.
or at least like a series. Like you can easily get one comic book, but you only get one portion of that story. It's almost hard to get like that entire series,
Right.
especially the older comics. And then if you buy more recent comics that are like created today, they're very expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think I have said all what I have to say about comics. How about you, Isaac?
That makes two of us.
All right. Next category, animation. I'll I'll let you go first with this one. All right, animation, Marvel or DC?
Whew. Oh, this is tough. Dude, I love me some Teen Titans Go. I gotta be honest,
Oh,
man.
Teen
Let's
Titans Go. No, you did
Yo.
not. You did not say. You said the wrong answer. You
Oh
said
no.
the wrong answer.
Oh no.
The wrong answer,
Okay,
bro.
so
You have to go with the original.
oh really? Okay.
Yeah, the original is so much better.
Really?
It is. Have you not watched the original?
No, I haven't seen the original. Like I only watched the Teen Titans Go as a kid.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh man. No, you're missing out cuz
Really?
that's I mean, it's that's what Teen Titans Go is based off of. I
Right.
mean, it's just it's sillier animation and I mean, they basically took the plot and made no plot. And they just spent I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did
Yeah.
because it seems like a lot of younger people like it. I honest I watched a lot of episodes, but I wasn't too fond of it because I remember when I was younger, I watched the original,
Hmm.
and I don't know. I like the original because it has a very interesting and unique story. It does have all the same voice actors though,
Mhm.
so you can't complain on that part.
Right.
So you said Teen Titans Go,
Yeah,
so
but
do you?
here's the thing though. On the flip side, I mean, with Marvel coming out with this Miles Morales new animation movies
Ooh,
from
yeah, that's
Spider-Man, like, dude, those even the graphics are so like dimensional. I guess
yeah,
if that's even a word, right?
no, yeah,
Um, but it really puts the character of Spider-Man into a unique sense, especially when they had all the different kinds of Spider-Mans in those newer movies
yeah,
recently.
yeah. I haven't finished it yet, but I started watching that. The animation is just amazing. Like you
Right.
don't know how amazing until you put that up on your own flat screen. Cause I
Yeah.
was like, I think how far did my sister and I got? I think we got like first 20 minutes, and I was just in awe with all the colors, the animation style.
Right.
I mean, this might be like one of the best animated movies ever.
Yeah. No, I'd agree. Yeah.
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 So you still haven't answered the question though.
Okay, the answer to the question then is Marvel. I'm going with Marvel in this one.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So just purely because of Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
In this
okay.
case.
I can respect that. Um, so seems that we're always flip flop so far. Yeah, for animation for me, I'd have to go DC.
Okay.
Um, it's just I don't. It's just I guess that was like my first exposure. Like Marvel, I didn't really get into until I like watched the movies.
Right.
But like animation, I mean, I didn't really see a whole lot of Marvel animation growing up, except for Spectacular Spider-Man. I loved that. It was good. It's
Mhm.
actually on Disney Plus now. If you've never watched it, it's
Oh
a very
wow.
good watch. Um, but no, I love Batman, especially the animated series, Batman, Justice League, Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond, I love Beyond when I was a teenager, and I think I just bought the entire series.
Nice.
It's an amazing watch. It is a little edgy for a children's show, but it's
Okay.
yeah. And I grew up watching Teen Titans, and I also grew up watching Young Justice, which
Okay.
is another good show. It's about the younger heroes of the Justice League. Um, yeah, when did that aired? I think when I was a kid. However, I don't know if I like it now
Mhm.
because it just came back I think over the past year or two. But the thing is, it's more I guess the target audience now is like more adult.
Mhm. Right.
So there are some things that they added that I'm like I'm not sure if I'm completely fond of.
I see. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I love all the DC animated stuff, and for Marvel, I do like some of the Marvel stuff. I mean, yeah, as you said, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which it did in the end, it did make it really hard
Mhm.
to choose DC over Marvel, but
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah. I think Marvel over the years will probably top DC for me.
Dude, and here's the thing too. I didn't even mention this, but there's one movie that I'm basing also this Marvel experience for animation. You've got to
Yeah.
see back in 2008, they created a movie called Next Avengers Heroes of Tomorrow. And that was basically when the kids of the superheroes, like Captain America has a kid, Thor has a daughter, Hawkeye has a son, Black Panther has a son. Like it's all of the Next Avengers, all they're just kids
Oh.
learning their powers. And bro, it's an amazing animated movie from Marvel.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I actually have that movie. I completely forgot about that movie. That
Right.
movie is
I
awesome.
know, right?
Bro, I completely forgot about that movie. No,
Yeah, that changes some things.
yeah, it does change some things. I don't know. It's just
Because it really brings the
no,
Marvel verse to life. It's
yeah.
like, wow, okay, now the parents they've got kids who are now
Yeah.
superheroes.
Yeah, that was cool.
No.
I don't know. I wish they did more stuff with like kid superheroes, at least with Marvel.
Yeah.
We'll see if that goes anywhere. Um, no, I think DC still. It's just it's just Batman with me, bro. I love
Okay.
Batman, especially yeah, Batman and the Joker, especially the voice actors. Like I love Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill plays the Joker, and it's just pure nostalgia for me. I mean, I do love Marvel. I mean, because I especially love some of those X-Men shows, like X-Men Evolution. That's a great
Okay.
show.
All right.
That's a great show. And Wolverine and the X-Men, that's another good show. I was so upset when they canceled that show, but it was
Mm,
a good show.
dude.
But yeah, no. Marvel and DC, I mean, yeah, they both have some really good animated stuff. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm still gonna go with DC's a little bit better.
Okay. All right.
And I'm just, I don't know. I feel like I've seen a fair share of both,
Right.
but I think Batman just beats it out a little bit for me, especially and also the Justice League.
Mhm.
But I mean, also DC hasn't like produced a movie, yeah, as good as Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That's or at least animated movie. I mean, they're trying. They what did they do? They did DC League of Super Pets. I haven't seen that one yet. That was like with The Rock and Kevin Hart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't seem interesting to me, so I haven't
Mhm.
watched it yet. And then what was it? There was like Sons of Super or like Sons. I forget what it's called. It was like Sons of Superman and Batman. That was like the new movie that came out or animated movie. That might just be on HBO Max.
Nice.
Um, but yeah, I think I think that's it for me at least.
Perfect.
It's Sons of Superman and Batman. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's Batman. No, is it? It's Batman, Superman, Battle of the Super Sons. Okay, that's an interesting movie. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it. Yeah. I think that's it for me.
That makes
Movies.
two of us.
Actually, I'll say one more thing.
Sure.
I did just get a movie not too long ago. I haven't seen yet. And I don't know if I want to establish this as part of the DC universe. I have this movie called Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Wait, what? No way.
Yeah, it's a Nickelodeon special.
Actually?
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Dude.
Yeah, you have to look it up sometime. I don't know. I've been waiting to watch it because I'm a little afraid I'm not gonna like it. I've seen the clips,
Okay.
and there are some funny stuff from funny and interesting and cool stuff from the clips.
Okay.
But we'll see. I'll probably do a review on it somewhere down the road.
Right.
All right, let's go. Let's go next. And do you want to go first, or you want me to go first with this one? This is live action TV.
Dude, live action. Okay, I'll go first on this one.
Okay.
Dude, let's take it back to when the original Batman live action movies, like back years when he was
Yeah.
first. I mean, the actor himself, I don't recall his name at the moment, but like he was talented, and it was just clean, nice to watch. Of course, it didn't have many effects, but that comes with, of course, the technology over time. But it showed you kind of more the character of Batman and how he tried to help others. But that was, I don't know, that was something that stood out to me from specifically live action. Now, are you referring to like live action movies, or shows?
So I'm talking about shows. Like
Oh, the shows, right?
Yeah, the next category is live action movies.
Okay, yeah. So I'm talking about
Yeah.
the show. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
Batman show.
Are you talking about Gotham?
I don't think that's what it was called. No, I think it was just Batman. Here, there's like,
I'll look it up.
yeah, from I think it was back in the 1966 through 1968. That's what it says here.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was like the first Batman.
You're going to like the original. Okay.
Right, that's what I'm talking
Now
about.
I know okay. I'm sorry. I completely forget about the original Batman.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally never. I don't know. It's some older stuff like that. I have an appreciation for it,
Right.
but some older stuff like that, it's very hard for me to watch.
Really.
Yeah, I mean, I have an appreciation for it.
Mhm.
I mean, I appreciate that it was kind of like, without that Batman, we probably wouldn't have what we have today.
Right. Yeah. But it's just so funny, like their costumes were so
Yeah.
tacky, and
Yeah.
but it was just so that
yeah,
time too. The guns were
That's
of course
true.
fake, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, my cousin and I, we were actually having we were talking about some older Batman stuff, and we were talking about how that was back when the Joker actually used to be a little bit funny.
Right, when he actually used to make jokes and not just kill people, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Just see how stuff has turned. So.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So for live action TV, that DC is for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Okay, and just mainly because of the Batman.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen any other DC live action stuff?
In regards to shows,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the shows.
Do you want me
Wait,
to list some off to you?
live action shows. There was a show, The Flash. Is that considered a show? Because it was.
Yeah, I would. There was there was
'Cause there were episodes.
There's a few. So there's a few different Flash TV shows. Like there's the Flash, that most recent, that I think it started in 2014. It's still running today.
Yeah.
And then there's another, I think, Flash TV show that was like in the the 90s.
Okay. No, yeah, I'm talking about the one that started in 2014. Now that one,
Okay, yeah,
that one's
that's
probably,
pretty
yeah,
good.
for certain. That one tops the Batman. Of course, because the
Okay.
quality, you have all the edits
Yeah.
and just who Flash is as a person. Now,
Yeah.
specifically, I'm going with the first or probably the first two seasons. From there, it kind of went
Mhm.
downhill in my opinion. But
I mean, I can't disagree with you.
right, so that's just again, I loved the first one where he learns how to use his powers. He, you can see this romance building between him and that girl, and it was really neat to get to watch
Yeah.
that. Just see, oh wow, he's using his powers, his speed, etc. So that was probably, like I said, tops the original Batman. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So far, always flip flop. For me, live action TV, I have to go with Marvel.
Okay, and why?
Um, so it's mainly because of Daredevil and The Punisher.
Oh, okay.
And these were, I think, originally came out on Netflix, and this was before like the Disney Plus shows, which I'm gonna be honest. I mean, most of the people who regularly listen to the podcast already know this. I'm not too fan of these Disney Plus shows. I have to say Loki wasn't terrible. Falcon and Winter Soldier was okay.
Hmm.
I did enjoy Moon Knight, but no, Daredevil and The Punisher are amazing shows.
Really?
Like they're gripping.
Okay.
I mean, I will warn you, the Punisher is very intense. It can be graphic
Hmm.
and just a little dark at sometimes. But Daredevil, I mean Daredevil can be a little dark, but it's just the plot keeps
Hmm.
moving and it'll always keep you guessing.
Mm.
And you will never expect what's coming next.
Really?
It's just yeah, it's a very interesting show. My sister had me watch the first episode and after I got into like 2 episodes deep, I was hooked.
Wow. Dude.
But no, I mean I would say for DC though, there are some good DC shows. Like I remember growing up, I watched Smallville,
Hmm.
which is like a Superman show, and kind of like him growing up with superpowers. I think he starts like as like a high schooler and then goes into adult life. It's interesting. And then I did write down on my notes. I see I put Arrowverse,
Okay.
which is which is the same universe your Flash is from.
Okay.
So that whole universe started with the Arrow
Hmm.
show, and then the Flash show, then Supergirl, then Bat. I think it was Batwoman, and so
Hmm.
on and so forth. Yeah. DC doesn't have terrible shows. Yeah, I don't know. I just prefer Marvel, at least when it comes to Daredevil and the Punisher.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah, that's
now
it.
that you're talking about like the Disney Plus shows, now of course it is still Marvel because they bought them out, but
Yeah,
when you take that
yeah,
into consideration, once Disney bought Marvel out, dude, I think because of how unique this series was, Hawkeye, I've got to give that one some credit.
yeah,
I really liked the plot line of that, how they incorporated Black Widow's sister into the movie. You know
yeah.
how how Hawkeye's partner in crime per se, she was persistent. She wanted to learn. She went through trials and struggles, and of course the show was called Hawkeye, but it was really I forget her name, but I forget. Anyway,
What his
what
Kate
there you go,
Bishop.
Kate Bishop, exactly. Yeah, like she really carried the show far, which was really cool. But yeah,
Yeah,
I agree. Like the Loki
yeah.
was pretty good, but dude, Agent Carter, have you seen that one?
Oh, I forgot. So I remember watching that when it was
Hmm.
airing. I think I got close to finishing that. That was a good
Yeah, you never
show.
know.
I remember liking I remember liking that
Right.
show.
Yeah, you never knew what was coming next. Like they
Yeah.
just switch it up on
Agents
you.
of Shield is on my list.
Okay.
everyone tells me how great of a show that
Really?
is, and I think that show went on for a long time. I still need to see it.
Yeah, it says it's got 7 seasons back in 2013.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Um, yeah. I think yeah. That's what all I gotta say about live
That makes
action.
2 of us.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll start us off with what live action movies,
All right.
and I'm just gonna say, see, this was very hard. It was a very hard decision to
Mhm.
make. Because it's just so outside the DC or outside the cinematic universes, there are several good movies on both sides,
Okay.
and I just had to go with the ones that I like the most, or at least the character I like the most, which is Batman.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I had to go. I love the Dark Knight
I see it.
trilogy,
Okay.
amazing trilogy, and I guess the thing that really pushed this universe for me, or at least for this
Mhm.
category, is the Batman. I watched that movie this year. It came out this year. It's a phenomenal movie. I personally think it's a 10 out of 10
Hmm.
movie, and possibly not possibly. I in my opinion, I think it's the best Batman movie we've ever had.
Wow.
I think Robert Pattinson did a
Hmm.
phenomenal job. It just shows you all the dimensions of Batman, of Gotham. It's just yeah, it was a very interesting movie.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So that yeah. DC for the movies for me.
Okay.
I mean, that put anything for I mean for Marvel, I I feel like when it comes to movies like outside the cinematic universes, everyone the first thing they go to is either Batman or Spider-Man.
Right.
I mean, the Spider-Man movies are great. Love Tobey Maguire, love Andrew Garfield. I love
Yeah.
those movies. It's just Batman just I like it a little
Okay.
better. I mean, Superman has some interesting movies too, but I feel like it didn't really Superman for me didn't get really good until it entered the cinematic universe.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, dude. This one I probably have this category specifically. I probably have the most knowledge out of all of them because I've watched quite a few of the movies. Dude, I don't know what to say. It's tough. Here's one thing I'll say. In the DC universe, I gotta give credit to the Wonder Woman movies. Those were great, in my opinion.
So wait, are you talking outside the DC universe or outside the cinematic universe or in the cinematic universe?
Well, I'm talking about the most recent ones, like the 20.
Okay, so those I mean, okay, the reason I ask is this category is like outside the cinematic universe, but you can
Oh,
continue.
okay. Um, yeah. So probably like I said, the Wonder Woman series was good. Um, I have a tough time with Superman. Like he's an amazing hero. He's got so much power. But then you look at him compared to Batman in a way, and it's like, oh wow, how come Superman's got so many powers, whereas Batman doesn't have any? He's got more, of course, the wit and the technology. He's smart, etc. Um, but also, I'll give some more credit to remember the movie Green Lantern? That was yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
that one was pretty good back in like I think it was 2013
Uh,
or no, maybe
oh,
2011.
I the only reason I laugh is just because I feel like there's a lot of people who would probably disagree
Yeah,
with you.
probably.
I'm not one of them. I I don't dislike the movie. Could it be better? Yes. Was it the worst thing in the world? No. And I mean, we don't have any other Green Lantern
Right.
movies.
Maybe that's why.
So
Yeah.
for me, yeah, for me to like dislike this movie more, okay, it's like this is all we have for Green Lantern
Hmm.
movie wise. All right, if someone tops this, tops it. I mean, there is some cool Green Lantern animation movies, but no, there's nothing live action. I think that's the
Right.
only. I don't think there's not really any. I don't think there's any other live action Green Lanterns besides Ryan Reynolds. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I can't think of any.
I mean, there might be one in like an old
Sure.
show, but I don't think there is
Hmm.
any. Um,
But dude, I've also got to give some credit to the
yeah,
Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice movie. That one was a roller coaster for sure. Seeing the
yeah,
yeah, seeing
I
that conflict between the two.
yeah, no, I agree. I mean, a lot of people hate that movie, but I'm just like, I don't hate this one either because it's like if the events in this movie didn't happen, we wouldn't get
Right.
Justice League. And I like Justice League. I think it's one of the best things that came out of. I think that might be my third or fourth favorite DCU
Okay.
movie.
Now, what about this? What about Shazam? You seen that one?
So I haven't seen
Really?
Shazam. I see. I've been nervous to see it because the thing is, I feel like if you put too much comedy in a superhero movie, it kind of takes away, I guess, how good it is, at least for
Okay.
me. I
See,
mean, now this might agitate you a little bit. So I haven't seen Shazam, but I did just recently watch Black Adam.
really? Okay.
And I have to say, I loved Black Adam. Black Adam was amazing. Uh, as of this recording, review came out today. So, but for people listening, so it'd be last
Mhm.
Monday, or actually, when this comes out, it'll probably be 2 months. Came out probably 2 weeks
Mhm.
ago. I don't know. Whatever this goes up, I'm a busy guy. We'll see what it goes up when it goes up. But if you want to hear my thoughts on that, go listen to it. A friend and I, we recorded it, and what our reviews are, our general thoughts on the way home from the theater. Yeah, it was a good movie.
Right on.
But um, so what would you say is a movie? I think you did touch Green Lantern, but would you say is a movie that you like outside of the DCU, like outside of like that So what I'm trying to think what was pre DCU. So it'd probably like actually yeah, Green Lantern that was before DCU. The new Batman movie is before DCU.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say for what for movies outside the cinematic universe it's DC and Green Lantern for you or would it be Marvel?
I've got to give it to Marvel. I mean, dude,
Yeah, I don't blame
like
you.
the whole new Spider-Man, of course, with Tom Holland, and I mean all the other Spider-Mans too. In my
Yeah.
opinion, I think they're pretty good. Of course, people have their own
Yeah.
opinions, but it's like, okay, if you're gonna be a movie critic, try to make one first. Try to make a movie, and then you can critique movies.
Yeah.
That's how I heard it
Yeah, that's
from.
true.
It's like, how can you be a movie critic when you've never made one? Regardless of that and what people think, um, I think one of my favorites was Spider-Man, like the very last Tom Holland Spider-Man they just made. Um,
Okay.
and I say that, yeah, No Way Home.
Okay. So yeah, No Way Home. That's a great movie. So that is in the MCU.
Oh, so outside of it.
Yeah.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
like, what would be considered outside? I don't know if I fully
Right.
understand.
That's okay. Okay. So let me I'm gonna bring up the list. So so it's kind of difficult to explain But Marvel's outside movies outside the MCU, it would be like Wolverine, it would be like Logan, it would be like any of the X-Men, any of the Spider-Mans before Tom Holland.
Oh.
It'd be any of the Fantastic Four. So it's basically if Disney did
Mhm.
not do it,
Oh.
it's not in the MCU. They are, however, they brought some stuff into the MCU, like Deadpool's now, or at least will be in the
Mhm.
MCU. I think Wolverine, I guess in this new Deadpool movie, will be in the MCU. I mean, I guess you could technically say that the older Spider-Mans are in the MCU. I mean, no, I will say this. They appeared in the MCU, but technically they're still owned
Mhm.
by Sony.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess knowing that information, I think one of the funniest and kind of like most action packed was probably the very first Fantastic Four movies, when of course Chris Evans was the Flame, um, because he was Captain America. Yeah, a
Human
Human
Torch.
Torch. Thank you. Yeah. See, that's how long it's
Yeah,
been since I've seen the
you're good.
movie, but
Yeah, it's
right.
been a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
regardless, it's I think because they made the back-to-back movies with, of course, Doctor Doom, and then later with Silver Surfer. I think the plot lines of both of those were well done, and they kept it, of course, action-packed with some humor in there, especially when it came to the Thing. Um, in his transformation, like all of how they transformed was really neat. Um, so I
Yeah.
I think that was probably like regarding outside of the universe there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all right. So I guess yeah, we'll transition to the next category. Which do you like better, the MCU or the DCEU? So if you all right, so if you want me, do you have like a good idea of what the MCU and the DCEU
I
is?
have a better understanding now that you explained it.
Okay, no, you're good. So MCU, like basically any Avenger, like if it ties into the Avengers and Disney released it, it's
Hmm.
MCU. DCU, it'd be like anything basically DC has released movie wise is in the DCU except the Batman. The Batman is not part of the
So it's
DCU
kind of a
except for
limited
but
choice there, huh?
I mean, well, it's kind of with I mean definitely MCU definitely has a whole lot more in its
Right.
repertoire. DCU doesn't have uh I mean it does still have some good movies. Like you got what? This you got Suicide Squad, you got The Squad, you got Wonder Woman 1984, you got The Justice League. Everyone tells me the Snyder cut is the
Okay.
best. I haven't actually watched the Snyder cut yet. Version of the Justice League. It's mainly because it's 4 hours.
Whoa. Seriously? Dude.
Yeah, yeah. The Snyder cut is four
Wow.
hours long, compared to the original movie is how long? It's 2 hours. So basically, yeah, two times. I have not seen Birds of Prey. People tell me that's good.
Okay.
Um, I mean, I'm trying to think. Aquaman was good. Wonder Woman was decent. I mean, I pretty much already covered, I think, almost everything from the DCU. I mean, yeah, that's how much. I mean, of course, Black Adam and Shazam. And I guess I'll start
Sure.
which one I like better is I mean, it's kind of a given MCU. it's just because they have a whole lot more, and they're doing better than the DCU is. Granted, they've been doing this longer. I mean, I think because when did their first the DCU didn't start till like 2013 with the Man of Steel. And when did the Avengers come out? Actually, Avengers might have came out. I don't know. I guess Warner Brothers had other focuses because um yeah, cuz what? Well, I guess technically the MCU started with the first Iron Man, not the Avengers. So Iron Man came out, I think it was it was 2008. So Marvel definitely had a head start,
Yeah.
and I think as soon as they did Avengers, that definitely like everyone loved Avengers. I still love Avengers, and it was just very hard to compete at that point. And DC is still building their universes right now, or building the characters. And right now we're so used to like all these epic action-packed stuff that's for a lot of people to enjoy pure superhero movies. But I have to say, that's one of the reasons why I loved Black Adam, because it felt like the way superhero movies used to be. I got so excited towards the end too, because some crazy stuff happens. And it's just I mean, for me, I love the MCU. Will the DCEU ever get there? Maybe. But no. For me, it's the MCU, and I think what hits the top for me, at least with out of all those movies, I would say is Captain America. Any of the Captain America movies, mainly the first Avenger. I love that movie, and I think to this day it might be my favorite MCU movie. And I also love those.
Nice. Okay. All right. Dude, I've got to agree with you on that one. The MCU, yeah, I'm going with Marvel on that one as well.
I mean, the DCU, they could get there. It's just, I think they have a whole lot of. I think they need to get one person behind all of it and start pushing stuff. Because I'm trying to think. I mean, I know Jon Favreau, he did a lot of stuff, at least in the beginning, with Marvel. And I think, I mean, they don't give him a lot of praise, but I think he was one of the reasons that a lot of the Marvel movies got off the ground, because I think he directed quite a few of them. I think some of the Russo brothers did too, but I'm not sure. But I know Kevin Feige's in charge. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think he's a bad guy, but I'm not really liking the way the MCU or the direction the MCU is going as of this moment. Because I don't know about you. I've seen the two MCU movies that came out this year. I liked one of them. The other one I wasn't too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So, okay, so I'll ask you a harder question. So, as a whole, which universe do you choose, Marvel or DC?
Man, dude.
Yeah, it's a hard question.
That's tough.
It's like you can't not just for one category, just for all all of it.
Oh.
And I mean, it's a very hard question. I don't know if I could honestly answer.
I think, of course, there's pros and cons to both.
Yeah, definitely, especially how they are today.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly. You have to take in the culture of how each movie is, created. You take into account the age, the production, like how much money went into them, and also the different audience that they're trying to reach. So, for instance, with the Batman movies, of course, it's a little darker, more about the past. In most scenarios, because he's talking about avenging his mom and dad and such. But then you go to Marvel, where they're focusing on, hey, oh, it's world domination. Someone's going to take over the world. It's future plans for them. So then they look toward the future. So again, you go back and forth with, okay, even the villains as well.
Yeah.
Of course, like Harley Quinn and the Joker, they're more of like, of course, the clown, like weird kind of villains, whereas you've got some more creatures like Abomination and what do you think?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, so the thing, I mean, it could be that I'm just gonna assume this. I kind of have I would say I might have a more knowledge of the DC
I agree.
universe than
Yeah.
you do. Um, they there's a part where the Justice League is just like the
Mm.
Avengers. Well, because if you watch the Justice League, there are creatures that come. There are different. I mean, as soon as the League forms, there are different types
Right.
of villains that start forming against them. And I definitely recommend to anyone watch the original Justice League
Okay.
animated series. It's amazing. Especially Justice
Mhm.
League Unlimited. And I don't know. I mean, I love Marvel. I really do. And maybe a couple years ago, I would tell you, um, Marvel, but I don't. I might have to go with DC, and it's just I've kind of liked the past couple of DC stuff
Okay.
that I've liked. Like I love the Bat. I love the. I mean, the Batman might be the biggest thing that they have
Right.
going for them that may have swayed me. And I've got HBO Max. I'm watching some of the older DC stuff, and I don't oh I like DC, especially like Batman, and it's
Yeah.
just I don't know, maybe it's because he's a dude without any
Right.
superpowers, and he literally takes the hits, like he takes almost everything like that's thrown out of him and keeps
Mhm.
on moving.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
And it's I
Yeah.
don't know, and it's just yeah, I think you'd think after however many versions of Batman that we would get tired of the
Right.
story. But they keep adding like new I don't know. This gonna sound weird, like new flavors or
I
new
see.
twists.
Yeah.
Especially like um I have like with the Batman, you don't I mean, sure, you know his parents died, and he'll talk about it, but like they don't go in depth on it like a lot of other
Mhm.
Batman movies. And I don't know, it's just I just really like how I would just say just Batman over the years, like from the animated series to live action, just all of it. I love. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Spider-Man. It's just I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe I like DC more as adult because it's more dark and edgy.
Mhm.
Because I guess people think maybe it's more realistic because it's dark and edgy. I guess because I guess there's more of like a fantasy look towards Marvel because maybe it's like less
I see
dark.
what you
I don't
mean.
know.
Yeah, because in a way it
I
seems like DC has like, oh, there's more human problems that you need to face. I see what you mean.
yeah,
Yeah, and I think that's what really they brought out in Spider-Man and why he's kind of one of the most favorites. Right.
that's
Why he's
true.
kind of one of the most
I
favorites.
mean that's how that's how Stan
Right.
Lee
Yeah, he was just an
made him.
average teen.
And
Yeah, he got bit by a spider.
well, and he's like this dude has problems. And the thing is, I recommend to you and to anyone listening to this, go listen to Stan Lee talk about the origins of
Hmm.
Spider-Man, and it's kind of amazing because this character was almost never like saw the
Wow.
light of day because his Stan Lee's editor like shot down the idea. It's like, oh, no one's gonna want to see or read a comic about someone named Spider-Man. Like, no one wants these superheroes to have
Right.
problems or like problems, and people hate teenagers, and especially people
Sure.
hate
Yeah.
spiders.
Yeah.
But I guess there was a comic series that was ending, and I guess for the last series, he did a thing with Spider-Man. He's like, well, the series is ending. I have nothing to lose. And his editor calls him back up. He's like, Stan, do you remember that Spider-Man character that we both
Oh, no
loved?
way.
And yeah, that's how
Wow.
it
No
started.
way. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess just to answer the broad question, um, I gotta go Marvel on this one. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I mean, I love Marvel. I think it also could be like the life season that I'm in. I mean, that right now. I mean, I guess this is gonna sound a little wrong. I mean, I have to say I've been kind of getting into watching some more darky or no, I'm
Okay.
sorry, that
Yeah.
sounded weird. Or more
All
dark
right.
and
No, we can
edgy
talk. We can
movies.
talk. Yeah.
No, like I mean, I've definitely
But
I've been getting into like
okay.
James Bond, like and a bunch of like different action movies like Jason
Yeah.
Bourne, um, Shooter, but yeah, it's just the list
Yeah.
continues. It's just I've been really getting into like
Okay.
action movies. So I mean, I just watched Saving Private Ryan a couple weeks ago with some
Okay.
church friends. That movie will open your
Really?
like eyes to like some of the struggles that they had
Hmm.
during World War II.
Wow. Yeah.
Um, another movie. Wait, I mean you
No,
can.
go ahead.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but another movie that I just bought that I'm really excited to watch is you might have heard of it. It's called Hacksaw
I've
Ridge.
heard of the title before.
Yeah, it's a good. I haven't watched it yet, but it looks like a very good movie. It's about so the main character is played by Andrew Garfield, who also played a version of
Right.
Spider-Man. He so this is a true story. So this dude, he wants to fight in World War II. I'm pretty sure it's World War II. Um, and the thing is, he wants to be a medic, but he refuses as a Christian man to have a
Really?
weapon. He's like, and I think one of the lines from the movie is like, "While everyone's taking life, I want to be
Hmm.
out there
Wow.
serving." Yeah, I'm really excited
Yeah.
to watch this movie. It's just but yeah, as you were going to say,
Yeah. No, I think also too, of course, for everyone listening, of course, these are just our opinions and what from our experiences,
yeah,
from our different types of different
yeah,
tastes, of course, in the backgrounds we come from.
yeah,
I like to be, what do you call it? Oh, it's just right on the tip of my tongue. It's optimistic. I like joyful movies, things that are funny. For
yeah,
instance, Thor Ragnarok. I thought that was
yeah.
hilarious. Like,
Oh, that was
right,
an
because it was so
amazing movie.
funny all throughout the movie. I mean, Thor almost
Yeah,
kind of made a joke of when he was fighting
yeah,
Hulk, right? In the
yeah,
arena and such. But it just, of course, that's me. I like to watch movies like that.
yeah,
So, whereas Noah, of course, you're a different person. So it only makes sense that you would like different
yeah,
things. But yeah,
yeah. No, I this is how I mean. I think a lot of people are like this, but I like to watch different types of movies for different
hmm
seasons of life. And I mean, I have to say, like, if I'm super depressed, I'm not gonna watch a DC movie. I might like what I might turn on like Spider Man
right.
or something else. But like, if I'm not in a terrible mood, I'll be like, yeah, I want to watch
Yeah.
some Batman. But yeah, it's just two different two different experiences, two different perspectives, and that's kind of what two sides of the same coin is all about. Um, I so I have a question to ask you, and I feel like this is gonna turn into a rant for me, but I'm gonna really try to restrain myself. So you said you liked Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah,
So what did you think of Thor: Love and
dude.
Thunder?
I have to be honest. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
I haven't had
Okay.
time. Yeah.
All right. I won't spoil. I
Okay.
won't spoil it for you. I'll just say it's not as good as
Okay.
Thor Ragnarok, and a lot of there is a lot of
Okay.
humor in
Now,
it.
I've got a question for you then in regards to the whole Thor series.
Yeah.
I've heard debate on
Yeah.
Thor's girlfriend and if she should even be in the movies. Like, what do you think about that? Some people said it
So
brought the whole movie down, just because.
what
No,
that last movie or
specifically
just in
her, that
total?
character. Yeah,
That character? Um.
I don't know.
That. Well, I'm really
Thank
trying
you.
not to spoil it for you. It's. I'd say really it did kind of bring the whole movie down just with how it ended. Hopefully
No,
that's not a
no.
spoiler for you. Um, it's just here's the thing. There was also issues with with Natalie Portman. I don't know all the issues. I think she might have been mistreated. I'm not sure. Also, I know when she I think she doesn't come cheap when she comes to her acting in movies.
Mm,
I I don't know. I've liked her role in the first movie. I thought she played a decent role in the second movie. I thought it was just really weird when she's like, "Oh," Thor's like, "Oh, we broke up," or "I
right.
dumped her, she dumped me." And the thing is, how she came back, it was kind of
Really.
stupid. And the reason that they broke up was, I personally thought, a little stupid because it was basically due to lack of
Wow.
communication, it seemed like. And honestly, the effect that how that relationship ends, the effect that it has on Thor at the end of that movie, I'm not
Hmm.
too fond of. And the thing is, there were so many things about that movie that I didn't like, and that they could have done a whole lot better, and like made it even just as good or better than Thor Ragnarok. But I'll save that for when I do a
Okay.
review of
All
that
right.
movie. Um, Do you have anything more to say about the MCU or the Marvel or the DC universe?
No, that is all. It's been a pleasure being on the
Yeah,
podcast, Noah.
yeah. Hey, it's a pleasure having you on the podcast. Before we go, is there anything you would like? Anything you would like? Anybody you would like to shout out? Anything you would like to plug?
Sure. I mean, if you guys would like to go check me out on YouTube, I have a YouTube channel where I add some comedy videos, and I did that for a little bit. It's called Icebox Productions on YouTube. Um, that's the plug.
There will be a link
Perfect.
in the
All right.
description.
Thank you very much, Noah. I appreciate that.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, thanks,
I
man.
appreciate you. Uh, if you have any requests or feedback or anything you'd like to see happen on the podcast, email me at two sides of the same coin pod@gmail.com. I'm not gonna say my Instagram. It will be in the description. I need to simplify it. It's very complicated. Um, but yeah, this has been two sides of the same coin. I've been
I've been
Noah,
Isaac.
and you ate my enchilada. Farewell.
Wait, what?
I'm definitely leaving that in. All right.